First, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel to help us continue producing more content, God willing. In the 11th year of the Hijra, the Byzantine Empire was calm and peaceful. It was a great empire, ruling over Anatolia, the entire Balkans, Italy, the Levant, Egypt, North Africa, and southern Spain. However, this calm atmosphere was soon to be disrupted by a fierce storm led by the Muslims. The Byzantine Empire had already been struck in the Levant, losing the entire region and nearly 300,000 Roman soldiers in the process. After securing control over the Levant, Umar ibn al-As realized the necessity of conquering Egypt to secure the southern front of the Levant. Many of the Byzantines retreating from southern Syria had fled to Egypt. For instance, Artaban handed over the city of Jerusalem to Umar ibn al-Khattab before retreating with his soldiers to Egypt. Thus, securing the Levant from this front became imperative. Another crucial reason for conquering Egypt was that it was feeding the entire Byzantine army. Conquering it would lead to a severe famine for the Byzantines. Egypt used to send daily shipments of grains, wheat, and barley that were enough to feed the entire Byzantine Empire. One source even mentioned that Egypt sent enough wheat to bake 80,000 loaves of bread daily. Therefore, the Muslims' conquest of Egypt would be a severe blow to the Byzantines. Moreover, if Egypt were conquered, the Byzantine Empire would be unable to reach its territories in North Africa and southern Spain by sea. This would lead to those lands rebelling against the Byzantine Empire, seeking independence, turning the vast empire into a small state controlling parts of Anatolia, the Balkans, and southern Italy. What Umar ibn al-As was planning was not just a blow to the Byzantines, but rather the end of centuries of control by the great empire. His prediction turned out to be correct. As soon as God granted him victory in Egypt, North Africa declared its independence, led by a Roman commander named George Reyes. However, Umar ibn al-As needed to convince the Caliph, Umar ibn al-Khattab, to approve this plan. He was aware that Umar was extremely cautious and would not send the Muslims into danger lightly. Umar would most likely prefer to wait until the situation in the Levant was fully stabilized, with the majority of the people there having embraced Islam, before moving towards Egypt. When Umar ibn al-Khattab arrived in Jabiyah to personally inspect the conditions of the people of the Levant after the plague of Amwas, Umar ibn al-As prepared to meet him. He informed him of his desire to conquer Egypt to secure the southern front of the Levant and to completely destroy the Byzantine Empire. However, Umar rejected the proposal, saying that Egypt was too far away and he could not support them if they were in danger. Umar ibn al-As then argued that if Egypt were conquered, it would be a great strength and support for the Muslims. It was the richest land and the least capable of resisting due to the Egyptians' hatred for the Romans, who forced them to follow a doctrine they did not accept. News had reached him, he said, that the Egyptians were waiting for the Muslims to liberate them from the Byzantine chains. Umar was impressed by this argument. Umar ibn al-As continued by saying that he had a great trade in Egypt before and knew its people, routes, and geography well.